I just think about the business you built and how big it is. How many people are at your company, how many different players there are. Like, have you ever felt like that's impacted your business? Because from a stereotypical perspective, you think that someone that's made it as far as you have wouldn't be as nice. It's just like the kindness and the generosity that you have. So within building business, like, has it been hard being like someone that's a feeler, someone that's an empath, to make it as far as you have and reach so many people?
That has probably been the biggest hurdle, I would say, in a pretty cutthroat business. The fitness and nutrition and supplements business is crazy, and it's owned by men. I'm not male bashing. I'm not going to get into that, but it is run by billion-dollar companies by a lot of suits. And to be two really nice girls, and I think they were really nice too, so thanks. And to come in, we have been able to insert ourselves, and I'm really grateful for the opportunities that we've received. It's actually a lot of women in the Tone It Up community that have opened those doors for us. It was a Tone It Up member at Target that opened that door for us.
Wow.
And was like, hey, I love your products. You should meet with this team, and these are the people you need to meet with, and we should be on the shelves. And they take ownership, like, we should be on the shelves. Like, our community is part of this with us. And so I think any opportunity that we've actually had is because of a woman in the community. And that's really, really cool. And so being kind, I know that as women, we might feel like we have to toughen up. And I actually read a book. Oh my gosh. I don't read many books, but I did read one that was like, how to be like mentally hard or tough. Oh my gosh. I don't know what it was. It obviously wasn't memorable. And I uploaded that I was reading it because I felt at that time that I had to like really toughen up because of everything that we were trying to achieve. And I've never received so many messages of don't change. And it was so true where I was like, oh my gosh, yeah, throw this out. Like, you do not need to be anything other than yourself. And if you feel like you have to change yourself in a boardroom, in an office, it is not meant for you. And yes, there will be certain situations where you got to stick up for yourself, and maybe you have to be more assertive than you have been in the past, but you can still be your authentic self. And I know authenticity is thrown around, but really, truly, just be you. And if it doesn't work out, it worked out for you. The things that we thought that we've wanted before, and if it didn't work out, we're like, thank goodness that didn't work, because we would have had to change who we were.
Yeah, I mean, I also feel like you two, I feel like we are similar in that way. Like, something needs to change in like the quote business world where there is...
I feel like we're similar. Something needs to change.
I mean, you are at a whole other level, and I feel like something's got to give in the way that things have been done for a long, long time, whether it's the more of the masculine or men running certain industries or expecting certain things or certain ways for it to be done. But it's like, why is kindness seen as a weakness? Why, all of these things that really don't make sense to our conscience. And so I really respect you both for not changing and being true to who you are, because I think that says so much more for how business is done down the road.
The things that are changing that is amazing is I think that more women are actually running these funds that help women and female-founded companies. And there's someone that I think that you would love talking to. Her name's Arlen Hamilton, and she has her company's Backstage Capital. I've been at her doorstep in tears, and she's picked me up.
Wow.
She just has a way of saying, be yourself, and you can do this. And so I do think that there's going to be a shift, and it's starting. And it's starting with women like her. And it's saying, hey, where this wasn't a space for women to play, now it is. And it's really, really nice to see.
Yeah, I felt like in our community too, it's been almost 30 people that have supported us the most, whether they work at brands that are our partners or whether they've just helped us in any way. And it really is like the ripple effect of creating this community that is supportive and is understanding of your values, an understanding of the way that you operate. And I do feel like the change is going to happen with women supporting other women's businesses, whether it's, her giving you advice or supporting you in the capital front, or whether it's just us supporting one another. It's like, we don't want it to be that way forever where women are just supporting each other in a silo. But I really do think that's kind of where it starts.
Thank you so much for tuning in to Morning Microdose by Almost 30.
We hope you enjoyed waking up.
As always, we encourage you to take what resonates and leave the rest. If you enjoyed this trip, tune into the full episode on the Almost 30 podcast. All episode information can be found in the show notes.
Make sure to subscribe, and if this becomes a part of your morning routine, be sure to share it with a friend. We have new inspiring doses Monday through Friday. Follow us on Instagram at Morning Microdose, and follow Almost 30 at Almost 30 Podcast.
Thanks for listening. We'll see you in the vortex.